Hello, it's Simon here from Confidence Wheels, and I'm about to publish this week's blog, which is entitled, Should I Use a Professional Executor? I should just make a quick reference to the picture of the executor rocket engine that features in this video, and I appreciate it's the tomato in the fruit salad, but I'm hoping very much that one of our guys will replace that before this goes wherever it is the videos go. Okay, so on the point of using a professional executor, there are two real headlines that I want to get across in this video. There's some detail on the machinery of the job in the article itself. The first is the job of an executor can be quite administratively onerous, quite complex, and the executor is liable if it goes wrong. So do have a think about fundamentally whether you're up for some complexity over a sustained period of time. Caveat to that point, not all wills are the same. Complexity varies wildly. Things that cause a dramatic uptick in how complicated administering a will is are inheritance tax liability. So if an estate is over the nil rate band, £325,000, and presence of any sort of trust in the will. So certainly look at that carefully. I would also make the point that you can talk to a professional without incurring charge or anything else, just to make sense of the situation. That has to happen as part of the process, whether you go with them or not. So if you want to call us, we have people who will just have a chat with you and help you make sense of proceedings. It's definitely worth doing that. Okay, the second kind of headline I really want to get across is conflict mitigation. So if you think this is a risk, or you think having a professional on board would help with that, then again, it's certainly worth at least having the conversation. So I always say to people, at least half of what a will does is it reduces the chance of families arguing around a will. Those arguments have the character of being explosive and catastrophic. And by explosive, I mean they happen quickly. People feel bereaved, they feel they're being potentially, at risk or taken financially in some way in the background, and they fly apart. And the reason a will mitigates that is that it takes the decisions, the calculations, the work away from those left behind and into the hands of the person who's passed away and isn't around. Having a professional on scene can have the same effect. It sort of introduces an umpire into the process, if you like. So I encourage you to sort of bear that in mind if you think it's going to be a problem. I go back to my original point before I wind up and just say, if you are in a position where you're thinking about appointing an executor or administering a will, just have the conversation, give us a call, just talk to us. You don't have to deal with us if you don't want to, but I certainly encourage you to speak to somebody who knows the process end to end. Have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you again. Take care.